Right. This is our Orange Dream enchi het pied het candy. And this is Corona. That way, years from now, I'll know exactly when I purchased her. But she's a great snake. I love her colors. She's got wicked super oranges. You zoom right in on her. She's got beautiful eyes too. She's got clown eyes. If you ask me, she does. Her eyes look like the clown eyes. And she's a good girl. She's a little shy, but she's not bitey. She's not feisty. Yeah. And she's also on Rat Pups. I'm lucky enough now not to have any on mouse. She is a beautiful girl. This is one of my partner's favorites. He's super into the enchis. He loves the enchis. I like the enchis too, but I'm a clown and pied person myself. I like the enchis too, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying my favorites are, I gotta say, are probably the pieds, clowns, and obviously my white snakes. Well, she is running. She's very runny. She's already had a couple sheds since we've had her. She eats amazing. I mean, really amazing. And she's got good temperament. I mean, even feisty today. I cannot believe how good she was. But it just goes to show, I think the taking her out for short periods of time and then putting her right back in her bucket has actually done amazing for her. Until I gain my snake's trust, I just come up real slow on ground, and I think that's a lot of reason why none of them are head shy, because they're so used to me bringing my hand up underneath their heads. But if anybody's got any questions, I mean, I'm pretty good at husbandry. I'd say my husbandry's pretty spot on. I've had no problem swapping over from frozen thawed to from live, and I've had no problem swapping from frozen to from live to frozen. And I'm a tub guy. I'm a rack guy. I've got one in a big glass, well, it's PVC enclosure with big glass front. And she's all right, but she's been in it for 6 years, you know. So I mean, but honestly, I guarantee you, the girl who had it before me had all kinds of problems with that. And I don't have any humidity problems because I use ReptiChip. And I mean, like I said, I know what kind of husbandry I'm supposed to have. My snakes aren't stressed, as you can see. I mean, even the shy ones, I mean, it's because their husbandry spot on. I don't have any runny, racy snakes. If you see a snake and climbing in its enclosure, it's not happy. I hate to say it. It's not because, oh, they like to climb. I mean, and that is not just my opinion. That is fact. That if they're climbing their enclosure, it's not because they're happy. But Orange Dream enchi, you gotta love them oranges. Hey, she is really a beautiful snake. This was actually another snake that my partner picked out, and he was spot on this one. Everything. And he was spot on with feisty too. It just, I prefer if they don't look like they're a feisty snake. If they look like they're a feisty snake in the picture, chances are it's probably a little bit feisty, but you can get them to come out of it. We have a firefly that was as close to bitey as you could probably be but she was just wicked shy, and but she's made a complete 100% turnaround. I mean, she's one of our lovable snakes. Used to be if you walked by her and somebody was holding her, she would just like ball right up and was so skittish. And now you can walk around. I can stand in front of the wife, put my hand out, and she'll actually come right to me. So I know I'm rambling. I don't really know what to talk about. I don't know what anybody wants to know about. I don't have a lot of high big dollar snakes. Most of my snakes were anywhere from $300 to $600. I do have one that I spent $1,000 on, but I didn't go out and buy a bunch of big dollar snakes. I bought stuff that looked good to me because I'd never planned on breeding in the very beginning, and now it looks like I probably will be. So if I will say I probably would have gone a few different directions, but it doesn't matter. I've got 15 ball pythons and they're all beautiful, amazing to me, and that's all that counts. As long as the snake is beautiful and you think it's amazing, nothing else should matter to you, honestly. These are one of the best pets you could ever have. I mean, they're so easy to take care of. And no, it's not a dog. You're not going to get the same pleasures you do from a dog, but you will get different pleasures that you don't get from a dog. I mean, these animals, dogs are known to be people person, love people. Snakes don't. There's nothing in their genetics that makes them like us or anything like that. And when you can take an animal that's not normally supposed to like people and you can get it and react with it like this, it's just an amazing feeling. I'm so glad that I got over my fear. A year ago, I would have never bought, well, I should say over a year ago, because I've had snakes for a year now. I went from 1 to 15 within the first year. So I've got 15 ball pythons now. And I will shoot some more videos. What would you guys like to see? Because I've got some albinos, I've got black pewter, 100% het clown, I got the firefly, I got my pied, but I'm kind of waiting. My partner just put his pied up today, and I really don't want to take anything away from his. Not saying that my pied's better, but it just doesn't feel right. I think I'll wait, give it a few days, and maybe even next week I'll shoot my pied. But we have two identical morph pieds. My pied is 100% het albino, just like his. Well, I should say 100% albino. It's not het. It's 100% guaranteed. Guaranteed 100%. But anyway, this is Corona. And please, if anybody has anything that you'd like to see or would like to see me talk about, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to have some ideas of what you'd like to talk about, right down to where I get my frozen food. I will say that I get it offline, and I won't tell you because maybe somebody'd like to know where I get my food, and I don't want to take away that. I wouldn't mind being able to shoot a video on something like that. If anybody wants to see how I feed, if anybody's having a hard time feeding, I'd be more than willing to try to help get you in the right direction. Because I know that is the most stressful thing about ball pythons, is when they don't eat. And some of them, it's not a big deal. My biggest snakes, it's not a big deal. Something like this, it makes me freak out if they go off food. Because they're just, when they're this big, you just want to see them keep putting weight on. It just gives you peace of mind that they're healthy and everything's good, and they're happy. Because if they're not happy, they won't eat. If the humidity's not on, their warm spot's not on, if you don't have enough hides, I mean, and I understand why people put them in tanks. I mean, I love to look at my animals too. But I can look at my animals, I just have to pull my tub out. And then I just take them out. I like to more than just look at my animals. I like to interact with them. But anyways, I'm long-winded. I'll let you guys go. I appreciate everybody watching. And I'm sorry if it got dragged on. And I really don't know what to talk about though. I can just, all I got to say is these guys are amazing, and I could say it a million times. Amazing, amazing, amazing animals. And if you're an animal lover, you've got to have at least one of these. But I can tell you right now, they're addictive. I think it's worse than probably gambling, because I don't have a gambling addiction, but I sure do have a buying ball pythons addiction. Anyway, cheers. Thank you for watching. This is Corona, Orange Dream, enchi, het albino, het pied, het candy. All right, cheers everyone. Thank you.